Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now, here's Melodon. Down low. On the wing, Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Bryant. Count that bucket.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Melodon. No good on the triple. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Let's go. Larkin can't get it to go. Now here's Melodon. Pass to Njai. Over Bryant. No good off the front iron.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Offensive rebound. Here's Melodon to the paint. Another shot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Larkin. Stolen away. And that one's good. Harrison. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Larkin. Screen by Bryant. There's the three. The rebound by Njai. And here is Melodon. Pass to Robertson. Here's Njai. Clock at 6. Here's Melodon. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Poirier. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Now Bryant. Pass to Poirier. They get a hand on it. Back to Harrison. And here is Melodon. Driving in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Bryant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here comes the break. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. And they get it back. Bryant with the steal. And so they foul intentionally. On the wing, Bryant drops in the tray. Bryant's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Harrison. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Poirier.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Melodon. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Nice shot by Larkin.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Melodon. He's got 7, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So both teams changing it up here. The visitors on defense. They trail by 3. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Aginza. Inside. Laverne. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's DeColo on the 3 off target. Thompson outside. The visitors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Drills the 3-pointer.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Here's DeColo. Still without a basket. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
.135 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Oturu. Harrison in the corner. Here's DeColo. To the inside. Laverne. Oturu with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Thompson inside the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that'll tie this game up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
17-foot shot on the way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thompson. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's DeColo. Over to the wing. Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The 3 from Beaubois. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's Maledon. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Beaubois. Back to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 6. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. The shot by Maledon, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Maledon. Snatched away. Thompson with it. He's got 6. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And here is Maledon. He's got 9 to stop the run. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Maledon. A three-pointer, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Theo Maledon picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Larkin. Now Willis. To the paint. Here's Bryant. Good. And the nice assist from Willis. Bryant got 7.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Larkin. Drains the three-pointer. Larkin's got his 2nd basket of the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pass to Maledon. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To halt the run. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes. That's his 2nd, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
To the left wing. There's a good screen from 20 feet out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Bryant looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Willis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Drives to the hoop. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's Larkin. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Bryant. Pass to Larkin. There's the pick. Lets it go with a 3. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Here's Melodon. And then Melodon with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Larkin. Outside Bryant. Pass to Poirier. Here's Larkin. Over Harrison. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's Melodon. He's got 14. Driving to the basket. Here's Ajinça. Pass to Laverne. Now here's Melodon. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw, good for Melodon. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Bryant. Larkin looking it over. Back to Bryant. A 3 ball. Rebound by Ajinça. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Harrison's got 5 points so far. Here's Larkin. He has 7. There's a screen by Willis. To the inside. A shake. And he sinks the layup. Willis has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Pass to Laverne. Robertson with it. Out to the wing. Shoots from the line. The shot by Melodon. No good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Here's DeCola. Pass to Laverne. Rebound by Larkin.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
They get the rebound. Poirier.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Dozier can't get it to go. Tipped away. It's stolen by Willis. Pass to Larkin. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bryant's shot is off. Here's DeColo. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Here's Larkin. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poirier. That one doesn't go. Here's Bentel. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that three makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. They lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Here's Larkin. Pass to Dozier. Down low. Now Robertson. Here's Harrison. Defended by Bryant. And here is Maladon. Goes back up. And Willis pulls it down. Bryant has the open look. It's good from long range. Bryant's got 13 points.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition three. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Maladon. He's got 16. Shoots it. They grab their own miss. Robertson. And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Larkin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Ring shot on the way. The shot by Maladon. No good.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Harrison. He's got 5. Out of hand on it. Here's Poirier. Power down with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Maladon. No good with the triple.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dozier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Harrison. And that time, also a missed shot. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now, here's Thompson. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. There's the screen. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Here's Melodon. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
The visitors with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And Theo Melodon picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Inside, pass to Nora. At the top of the key, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, Laverne with the steal.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. That free throw, good for Melodon. That one is no good. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's Thompson. He's got 14. Pass to Oturu. Thompson outside. Beaubois with the ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Beaubois got 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now, here's Thompson. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by Agenza.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's DeColo. Count it. He's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thompson with it. Pass to Beaubois. Here's Nora. 5 on the clock. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him. from behind the arc.
Burn up top. There's the pick. Here's DeColo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
.143 left to play here in the third. Laverne. No good on that one. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Laverne with the steal. Pass to Ajinça. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. From downtown. And he's good on the three ball.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Nora. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Pass to Laverne. Here's DeColo. A three-pointer off the mark. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And here's Thompson. He's got 17. Shot, high post. Laverne grabs the miss. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. No good that time.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Six seconds left for the third. Here's DeColo, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Well, through three-quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Laverne. Here's DeColo. Bryant defending. Back to Laverne. The three. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he nails the third. Here's Larkin. Here he goes. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Shot's good by Laverne.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Bryant. Now Willis. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Poirier. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now here's Melodon. Here's the screen. Good on the triple. Melodon's got 23 points.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
To the right side. Back to Bryant. Pass to Willis. Here's Larkin. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And they go to the intentional foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the middle. Poked loose. Here's Dozier. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here is Maladon. And that one is good. Maladon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
To the wing on the left. Harrison. Rebound by Larkin. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Willis. Here's Larkin. There's a screen by Willis. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Maladon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
From deep, Bryant will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. Here's Maladon. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Larkin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Larkin's got 11 in the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Maladon. Wide open look. The shot's good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Shoots a 3. And it's Maladon with the rebound. Floats one up. No good. Shot missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Drops in the layup for 2.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paladon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Can't connect from short range. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Pass to Maladon. Got a piece of it. .116 left in the fourth quarter. Tries a 3. He can't get that one. They set the pick. The tray. And it's Smith with the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Misses the wing 3. Pass to Robertson. Intercepted. Stolen. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. And it's Smith with the rebound. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner